Hello, hello, hello. It is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Good afternoon. I almost did it again. Notice how I said I almost did it again, but it is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I am making sure that our screen is all set so that we can craft. Are we ready? Are you ready to rumble? All right, so we are still doing our series of purses, and I have another purse for you today that I designed. And oh gosh, I didn't bring up the, let me bring up our sample of what we're going to create. Let's bring that up here. I'll share my screen. I'll show you what we're going to make. Okay, so this is what we are making. This is, hi Lisa. Hello, hello. How are you? All right, this is what we're going to make. I saw this purse online. I was Googling designer bags, and wow, I really liked it. So here we go. This is what we're going to do. We are going to replicate this. I literally made this template this morning. In my sleep, I was thinking about how we could craft this template, and I just love it because I love the little rhinestones. You know, I'm a bling person, so I love the rhinestones and all that go with it. So here's what I created. Yep, this is it right here. It's all shrunk down so that it could be sized to show you on one mat. Like if you wanted to make it all one size, all off of one piece of cardstock, you could. This is a small version of it. I shrank it down. Of course, you know, I'm going to make it a little larger. And here are the pieces that I made. So this is the interior lining. And this is the blue pieces here are all the body of the purse. And then, of course, this would be the rhinestone pieces and the pieces that you would need to make the strap connect to the purse. All right. So no need to fear. I've already cut everything out. So you don't even have to worry about having to go through that. We're going to cut these simple little pieces out. And this purse is so easy to put together. So let's do it. Let's go to work. All right. You ready, Lisa? I'm ready. Let's go to work. Here we go. So I am going to start with our, look at, I cut these out in glitter. I am going to start with our little bitty pieces. There we go. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that no matter how you look at this, the embellishment piece, you would be able to see you would be able to see glitter on both sides. So I cut out 2 pieces of this cardstock to make it work for both sides, and I did the exact same thing on this piece. So let's glue these together, and I will explain why I think it's important that we have this. Look at that. All right, we're going to glue that together. And then I'm going to come in with my black marker, and I'm just going to give this some shadow lines, right? So you see the center here. You don't have to do this. I just decided, like, literally right now to do it. To just run the black. This is a black water pencil. I'm just running the black water pencil down the middle there. Literally just decided to do that to give it some shadowing. See that? I literally just decided to do that. And if my pencil was a little sharper, where's my sharpener? I don't know where my sharpener is at. If my pencil were a little sharper, I could do a little finer line just down the centerpiece. And then I'm going to take my, let's put that back where it goes. I'm going to take my paper cloth and kind of rub it a little bit so that it blends it out. See how that worked? Just blend it out a little bit. I don't want it too thick. And then I am going to glue this down. Let's turn on our hot glue because I think I'm going to need that in a minute. I'm going to glue this one to this. And we're just going to center that right on point. I may have to wait until I get my hot glue turned on so that that will show up, that will stick better. This is going to give us our little bow that they had on the picture. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? You're here, honey. You are here. So this is going to give us our little bow that our picture had. See that? And I'm holding it up just a little bit. And I am going to have to glue that since it is, you know what? I don't want to use a hot glue. I'm going to use my 3-in-1 glue. I'm going to use my 3-in-1. Welcome, Carolyn. We are glad to have you. Welcome to the Classy family. So glad you caught us live. And we're just starting too. So we're creating another designer bag. And this is going to be a designer gift bag. And we're starting with our small embellishment pieces so that they can be drying and getting glued together while we are working on the other pieces. Now you can absolutely make this with a real piece of rhinestone, of which I do have some. Lisa, you remember that rhinestone, those strings that I have? I thought about using that to embellish this out a little bit more, make it even more blingy. And what I'm doing now is just cutting off some of that white that I can see here. There we go. There. Okay. So now that's going to dry. And I might do that. Let's see what we do when we get to the end. Now we're going to do the same thing for this, because this is going to be what holds the purse strap together. Hi, Katina. How are you? This is going to be what we use to hold our purse strap together. So we're going to glue this around as well. Make sure that you guys can see. If you need me to draw the camera in closer, let me know. I will be more than glad to do that for you. So we glue that both on both pieces, right? So we have a front and a back. A front and a back. So if you decide to use this template, let me show you my template again. I am going to show you my template one more time. And this is what we made. Where are we? Where are we? You can't see what I'm doing yet. Let me show you the template here. So this is the template that I made. So I'm cutting out 2 of each one, right? And then here is the, where is it? Where's the little purse that we have? Oh, this is the little template. Okay, so we're going to go back to our screen and we'll keep putting this together. And I want to show you what we're making. So let me just show you that. For those of you that just jumped in, you get an opportunity to see what we're making. I literally just created this template for this today. And let's show you that. All right, loves, this is what we're making. I wish I knew how to make this stay up on my screen while you can see my face at the same time, but I'll discover that later. Okay, so this is what we're making. And right now, these 2 pieces that I am holding in my hand right? These two pieces right here are these little, the little parts right there. All right? All right, so let's go back to full screen and allow you guys to see what we're doing here. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I got those together. Now, here's where the fun starts. This is where the fun starts. This is where the fun begins. I'm looking over here, Lisa. I'm using my little tray to get my little tweezers out of there. Got my tray right here on my desk that my girl gave me. Such a pretty little tray. All right, so now we're going to glue these pieces together. And I'm going to show you, if you look at the front of these two pieces, there is a, I want to bring you over. I'm moving the screen so I can make sure that I'm in it. There is a flip right here. This is cut right there. And then on this opposite side, it's cut on the opposite side. The reason that I made the template this way is so that when we glue these together, we will be able to put our pieces on and it will be hooked like that. And then we will glue that shut. All right? Does that make sense? So how is that going to work, Sharon? Let's go ahead and let me show you. Here is one of our pieces. Oh, hold on 1 minute, you guys. My husband just came in. It's the stew beef. Those cubes of stew beef.
Gotcha.
Or if you can find the shredded up sliced beef would be great too.
Gotcha.
All right.
Is that all you need?
In my waters.
Which one, Bruley or the other one?
The other one, the
St. Croix.
Gotcha. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry about that. I appreciate you doing that for me.
All right.
All right. Okay. So now we are going to, and I'll tell you guys about what happened to us while he's checking on me to make sure I'm okay. I'm mad. But we're going to take this and we're going to slide it inside, drop it down, and now we're going to close that up. You see that? So now we have a continuous loop with our little piece here. Hope you can't see that. There it is. That's why we did that like that. That's the reason that I have that split in there. And I'll show you again because we need to do it one more time on the other side. We're going to glue the bottom first. And not too much glue because you don't want it to you don't want it to ooze out all over the place. We're going to put the fine pieces together. Line them up as best you can. We don't want the top glued so we can have our opening. See how that opening is? And then we're going to slide this in to the opposite side. And now we're going to glue the top. And close it all up. That will seal the deal. And now you have a piece that looks like that. All right. And that we're going to put that one aside while I tell you story time. Story time. So I hate the grocery store. You guys all know that if you've been here before. Carolyn, welcome. I hate the grocery store. Yes, these purses can be made on a Cricut. Yes, they can. You just have to bring it in, upload it, and size it and put it into your Cricut. It's an SVG file, so you absolutely can make it on your Cricut, love. So I hate the grocery store, and I order groceries, and today is a busy day for us because I have people coming over at 4 o'clock. So I ordered the groceries so that I could get them delivered between 11:30 and 12:15 or 12:05. 11:30 and 12:05 was the time that it said that my groceries would be here. And I knew that my husband, who likes to cook breakfast on Sunday mornings, would want the stuff by the time he wakes up. He works second, so he gets up late in the afternoon. So I was trying to have everything here by the 12:05. Well, about 12:20, the stuff wasn't here, so I called the company. I'm like, hey, my groceries haven't gotten here yet. And they were like, oh, well, let us check. And as soon as I called, then I got a alert on my cameras on my property that someone was outside. So I thought, well, oh, here it is. She just showed up. So they got off. I got off the phone with the customer service, and I go out and I haul in all my groceries and the meat, all my meat that I ordered. None of it was in the container or in the packaging. So it says on my order that everything was there, but none of the meat was there. So I called back and they're like, yep, we can't send her back out. All we can do is give you a credit. This is the second time that's happened to me using Kroger Instacart. And I'm just like, I'm over it. I'm not going to do that anymore because something's always missing or horrible substitutes. And I know that they don't know what I want, but it's just a bad thing. It's convenient, but it's not convenient. If now I still have to go to the grocery store or actually send my husband to the grocery store. So it's frustrating. I'll just say it like that. Okay, so now we're going to take these two little pieces that I cut out. They look like this. These are our hooks for the side. This is what we're going to make our pieces attached to our purse with on the side. So we're going to use just a little bit of glue and make sure everything is balanced and level, and pinch it with your fingers and hold that. And it's really up to you how much you glue it to close. And the more you close it, the less movement your ring will have. So the more you close that, the less movement that your ring on this part will have. So I'm pinching it closed pretty good. Now, if you notice, I have a little hole right here. I put that hole in there so that you can help center this on your purse. And there's another place where I have a hole in order for us to help center. So I'm just using my bone folder to help give it some curl so that we don't bend the paper. And then I'm going to put on this second one. Again, glue it down, put a little glue on both, and line it up and pinch it closed. Does that make sense? How are we doing so far? Y'all good with me? Y'all following me? Make sure that it is lined up and pinch it close. Okay, so there are the two pieces of the purse strap hardware. Okay, now let's put this end of the strap here. This is going to be our handbag strap. And on this one, I have it perforated. Let's see if you can see that. I have a little perforation right there. Right there's a little perforation. And that is where you will bend it to put the other half of the strap on. And you want to put the straps on the flat end so that the circle end is on your center glitter hardware piece. Okay? And then you just want to glue this again onto the back. And make sure that it's lined up. And pinch and hold. Alright. Now we'll do the same thing on this side, but what you just want to be careful to make sure that you bend it to make sure all of your flaps that are folding are on the same side. So you want to make sure that your folded in flap is on the same end so that you can make that the interior part of your strap. All right. And then put that end on as well. Here we go again. Put it in, put a little glue on our flap inside, and hold it down. Now that's a beautiful purse strap. Okay, there's our purse strap. Now what we need to do now is I'm going to bone fold it to get some bend in it. That way it will bend. There's our strap. So we have our bow, we have our strap, easy to put together, easy peasy. Now let's do the purse. And let's start with, this is the interior. I just like to do a linings. I think the linings make it look nice, very nice. So we're going to start with the interior lining. All right, so we're going to fold on the this one right here has folding and folding. So that's going to look like that. And that'll be the outside. But I need to do something before we do this. And that is, I want to make it magnetized. I want to give it a metal. So on the piece, this will stick to that. And that will stick to there. And there. That's how that will work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little glue on here, and I took these magnets out of something else. That's why you see that paper on it. I'm going to put glue there, and I have a center dot. That's my center dot of where this will be. So I'm going to put that on my center dot, and I'm going to lay this inside of there so that that will now connect to my interior piece. That's kind of cute paper, isn't it? All right. And now from here, all we need to do now is just glue this baby up so that it can be placed inside of the purse lid. And I hope you're saying to yourself, well, Sharon, how come you didn't make a piece for this? That's going to be covered up, so we don't need a piece for it. We don't need a liner for that. And let's just center our liner. Come on. Center that. Burnish it down. I like to do the liners too because they give you, they just make it look finished. If you're going to gift this to a person, it really helps finish the project. All right. Doesn't that look so much nicer? Now, from this part, we're going to take the base. I put a little mark right there to let me know what the center of this is. And there's a little mark right here so that I know where the center of the back is. So that when we put this purse together, we will be able to have everything centered and lined. And I got glitter all over the place. And it also helps us know where the inside or the back of the purse is. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on the back flap. We're going to put the back flap on the purse and try to line those two center pieces up. And I like to look at it from the front to make sure that I have it lined up. And I got some glue squeeze out. That's okay. Let's get it off of there though, so that that doesn't mess my purse up. And bone fold it down. And now this is why I didn't worry about putting a backing on there, because we're going to cover it up with this. Does that make sense? Right? That looks like it might need to, let me trim that down just a little bit because it looks like it might be a hair too large. And I'm just going to do a small trimming on it. You can use a trimmer or paper cutter if you can't cut a straight line, or if you're worried about it being a straight line. You absolutely can do that. We're going to trim this or glue this down now. How is everybody else doing? How is your week going? Y'all talk to me. How y'all week doing? I hope great. I have a busy week coming ahead, and I just had a busy week after, but if I'm being honest, I like to stay busy because I don't like to be bored. All right, so that's the backing there. Oh, you guys, look how pretty. I found this paper inside of, where did I find this paper? Oh, it was, oh, it's in one of the paper packets that I picked up from Joann Fabrics. That's where it's from. Okay. So now, my loves, I want to glue this, which is going to be the connecting piece to my, I want to glue this to the inside, but I want to make sure, I want to put it on the inside of here, to be honest with you, so that it's hidden, right? But I need to make sure that it's in the right space. And not too far, not too high, not too low. I'm going to make a little dot with my, all right, that was not so bad right there. We want it to be right in here. Let's put it down. I'm sorry. I didn't think to mark this, but it will go right there. I can see it from this side. You can see how that will be. That will close that up right there, so we'll have right there is where it's going to go. And I'm going to put some glue on it because I'm going to glue this down, and it should be in the right spot once we get this glued on. This should make it in the right spot. Hi, Beverly. This is going to be so cute, you guys. This is a really nice little gift to give to, you know, whatever you're giving. If you're giving a candle or lotions or something for the holidays, you can just spruce it up just a little bit by making a little gift bag for it. And our magnets are hidden now. Look at that. That magnet is hidden right inside of there. Let's cross our fingers and hope that it works. It works. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We got it. All right. Now, that's the interior. Let's do our sides. Okay. The sides are the same. We're going to put in, now remember I said on the sides I made a little dot, a circle here, so that we know where to line this up at when we put our straps on. So that's what that little hole is for, to put our line our straps up on there. And I'm going to close these in. You know, if I had been thinking, I wasn't thinking, Sharon wasn't thinking, I would have put these on before I put these outside pieces on. But that's all right. I wasn't thinking, but you think. You guys think better than me next time, okay? When I make this again, I will put those, I'll put these pieces on. Or will it even work? It might be more complicated than it's worth. It might be more headache than it's worth to worry about that. All right, because this glues down inside of here. Sometimes some stuff is not even worth worrying about, sis. Some stuff, look at how easy this purse comes together. I like to pull and make sure that I got the bag lined up right. Okay, that looks good there. And then I'll do the same for the other side. We will bend our ends in, bend everything in while you have it in your hand, right? And then glue your internal piece, your lining. And this lining I cut out of 80-pound cardstock, so it makes this purse really sturdy as well. I'm going to just lay that inside of there. And this is going to be a really sturdy purse, and it will hold a candle. It will hold a gift that will fit inside of it. If it has a little weight on it, it can hold it. And let's flip this over and make sure we've got it lined up right. We do. There's our purse coming together. How you guys doing? Hi, Natasha, Beverly. I think I said, hey, Beverly, I'm sorry. Hello, everybody. Okay, so it's looking good. It's coming together. I love it when a plan comes together. So now, before we glue this together, I want to put this piece on. I want to put our bling onto it. And I'm going to bling this on. I hate using hot glue because hot glue never seems to hold right, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and use my 3-in-1 with 3-in-1 in the middle. And I'll dab just a little hot glue on it so that I can get some instant hold on it. Just a little bit. All right. And I've got it marked. Remember, I marked where the center was at. Right there is my little center dot. So I'm going to drop this right on there. There we go. And that has a little bit of... Okay. So now let's put this baby, let's glue it all together because it is done. I'm going to start with gluing the outside, the back together first. So let me glue here. I'll put a little glue on this end. And you want to put glue all the way on the edge, right? Because you want it to close it and seal correctly down at the base as well. So we're going to just pull it up and line it up on the edge. Remember, it's a triangle, so it's not, you want it to line up on your edge. And use your bone folder to press it down and just try to make sure that you've got it lined up like such. That glue will dry clear, and that'll be great. And we'll do the other side the exact same way. And when I say make sure that you have glue down to the edge, and I mean the tip of here. I want glue all the way to the tip of the internal connecting piece because I don't want any of it not to be sealed. And then just close it. And again, line it up, making sure that it connects. Pressing it in, holding it down so that it is all glued together. Then come in with your bone folder. And when you come in with your bone folder, hold it to make sure that you don't move your piece, okay? You don't want to move the piece when you press it down with the bone folder. So make sure you're holding it secure. All right, it's part of the bag. Now let's do the same thing to the top. Some people have asked me in different comments and emails, can you use tape? You can. I don't like to use tape because tape seems to come apart. I like to use the glue. I've not had problems when I use glue, especially this art glitter glue. It is phenomenal. So I might have too much light on you guys. But I never have problem when I use this art glitter glue. It works really great. Okay, so let's stick everything together here. Holding it again, lining it up. Rinse and repeat, basically. Hold it, line it up, and make sure that it's there. That it gets glued together and stuck together. And then flip it over and let's press it with our bone folder so that we know that they connect, the glue connects to the purse. There you go, sis. And the flap. Now, let's put our hardware on. Remember, there's my little circle. There's my circle. My circle on my hardware piece. And I want to make sure that I put the piece that goes with the flap inside. So I'm going to hold that down. And I'm going to twist that so that it gets the circle on the inside and the flap on the inside. Put a little bit of glue on it and line them up. Now I just put that there so that you can know where your center point is. It doesn't do anything. It just helps you with your center point. Let me open this up so that I can press it together better. This is there just so you know where your center point is. All right. And we're going to swing around, making sure that the bottom flap stays underneath because you don't want that to show. And you also want to flip this so that the dot on the inside connects on the inside instead of being on the outside of your bag. It's no big deal if it is, but you know, just you want it to be as pretty as you can make it. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. That's what my mom always says. Do you like using glue better than double-sided tape? I do, Beverly. I have a problem with tape. It always comes apart on me. It always, like a couple days later, the tape unsticks for some reason on me. There you go. Look at that. That is our purse. Now, we're going to do a few more things to it. Let me get something out of my tool of tricks here. Hold on for me. All right. Got something. Okay. So I am going to line up. Look at that bling. Can you see that? I want this to be better looking. And so I'm going to put some of this. It's fine just like that, but I think it needs a little bit more. Let's see if we can make this bow on it. I think it needs just a little bit more, and why not? We're super extra, so why not try it? If we don't like it, we can always take it off. I think it needs just a little bit more. It's cute, though. I'm going to hot glue a tip and put this together. This is actually bling shoestring that I found on, where did I find this? I found it on Alibaba. There you go. That's where I found it. But I think you can get it off of Tumi or any one of those. Just bling. Look at how blingy that is. Right? And I need just another little bitty piece so that I can wrap around this. And I'm going to attempt to do this without burning my hand. And I know Lisa is probably saying, why don't you use the thing that I sent you to not burn your hand, Sharon? And you're right, Lisa, I should. You're right. I hear it. I hear you saying that right now in my head. I hear, oh, you guys, yes, that's what we need. That's what we needed. We needed that. Okay, let's glue this on. I know I just said I don't like to use hot glue, but we're going to use it to glue this on the center here. Yeah, we've been real extra right now. We are being really extra. We'll glue the end on so that we can get this piece up there. We are being this, I mean, if someone received this as a gift, I can imagine that a blingy girl would not enjoy it. Right, you guys? I can't imagine that a bling girl would not just think this is gorge. All right, and we're going to glue a couple more spaces so that it will, oh, my glue gun is leaking, so that it will hold its shape there. Can you guys see that? Is that too much light? Let's see if I turn this light off, if you'll be able to see that. Look at that. You don't even have to be a bling girl to enjoy this bag. Just beautiful. All right, and to finalize it, we want to put a little bit of finishing touches on our pieces. So we are going to add, we'll go with the medium size here. I just love adding these little final, like, you know how purses have those, what do they call them? The little stones or whatever on them. Come on. There we go. Let's put that there. There's one. Get it centered and press it in. There we go. And then we'll do one on this side. And we'll press it in. How we doing on time? Oh, y'all, this purse is real easy to put together. We didn't even take a whole hour yet. Press it in. All right. And we will make sure that it, there we go, sis. All right, here's my version. See that? I might glue this down so that stops coming in. There's my version of this lovely purse. And here is, let me show you the version that I made this from. And here's that version. I love it. Look, look. What do you think? There's theirs, and here's mine. This is the original. I think we scored a win, and here's mine. And look at the inside. And it's got a little clasp with a magnet. Do you think we scored a win? I love it, you guys. I love it. I think we scored a win, sis. I think we scored a win. You can email me, Carolyn, and I will send you the SVG for it. You can email me, and I will and just cash at me, and I'll send you the SVG. I'm working to put it on my Etsy shop. I have a couple of other bags that I've templates that I've made that I got to get on my Etsy shop. I'm slow on that right now. But what do you think? And look, you guys, it's really roomy for a gift. Like I say, you could put candle, you could put makeup, you could put quite a few things in this bag to gift to someone to make it work for them. I remember when I was a young girl, my mom, I'll put my email in the thing so you have it. My mom used to carry purses like this all the time. They were satin, and she would carry them to church, right? Connie's, I think she got it from Connie's, but this was a designer bag that I saw online. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Let's see, what's my email? bthenterprisesfw@gmail.com. There you go. There's my email. Oh, wait. BTS Enterprises FW. There you go. There's my email address, honey. You can email me, and I'll give you my Cash App information, and then I'll send it over to you. And then hopefully I'll get it on my Etsy shop soon. But how cute is that? You can do it in any color you want. You can do the inside in any color that you want. But that's cute, y'all. That is so cute. Win-win. I think I captured the idea. And listen, it took me no time to make this template this morning, but I think it's great. I love these little things here. See that? All right, loves. I only had you 45 minutes today. What will we do? 45 minutes. Cute, cute. What in the world? I've held you long so many other days, and now I got to go figure out what to do to get my groceries. So I got to go get my groceries for my guests that are coming today at 4. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Next week is October. Is next week October? What is next week? Next week is October 1st, isn't it? Is it? What's next Sunday? Or is it is there 31 days in this month? Because next week we will start a new series. What do we want to do a series on? We did purses all this month, and last month we did cake toppers. What do we want to do if it's a new series for the 31st? Oh. I don't know why I can't find a clock or a calendar coming up here. October 4th is your birthday? Lisa, that explains everything. That explains everything. You're probably going, what do you mean, Sharon? I am saying it explains everything because every person in my family that's extreme, that really, I'm trying to pull up the calendar here so I can see. All my family, large portions of them, I should say, are October. My sister is the 1st. My mom is the 12th. My daughter is the 23rd. My ex-husband is the 5th. My niece is the 27th. My nephew is the 28th. It's like the entire month of October. All these parents were doing January. So that explains why I like you so much, my love, because all October, I have a thing for October people. I must have a thing for October people because everyone in my family that is very, lots and lots of people. I think we have, out of the 31 days, I think there are only 4 or 5 days that it's not someone's birthday or anniversary that's connected to me for October. Yes, October is a busy month. So I got to make sure I remember October 4th is your birthday. Now I know October 5th was my ex-husband's birthday, and it's also my current mother-in-law's birthday, October 5th. So October is a busy month. All right, and October 1st is next Sunday. So I will see you guys October 1st, and we'll figure out something to start. Send me some emails or let me know if there's something that you would like me to do to make, and we will make those and send them. You guys know sometimes if I take your recommendation for a project, I'll send you the project free of charge, nothing to you. So I look forward to hearing from you. I put my email in there, capture that really fast, and if I do your project, I will send it to you. All right, loves, thank you so much, and I will see you next Sunday. Until then, stay classy. I love y'all. Have a good weekend.